episode of Utah Crossbow Hunter, where today I'm kind of excited. I'm going to be using the sighting in the Jaguar 013 with my new arrows today. So with that said, let's get started with today's show. Hi, and welcome back to today's show, where we're going to be shooting the Jaguar 013 with the new arrows that I got here. I've already sighted in at 10 yards using my laser sight, the Gillen, G-A-L-L-E-N laser. I was really surprised. I did it at 10 yards, and then I came back to 20 yards and tried it. It actually worked pretty good. Probably because I have a little bit of overcast, just a little bit, not much today. It's only like low 40s out here right now, so it's not too bad. And yep, I got my Dr. Pepper and cream sodas today. So, and I have I did bring out my BUSHNELL sighting scope today. It's a 12 by 36, and I really don't need the 36 or the 24 that's on here. The 12 is sufficient for this type of yardage. I'm going to work on that today. I have my turret caps off to sight it in. So let's send the first arrow downrange and see what we got. All right. And it looked like that one actually hit the ground and flew into the target and off to the right. No. Interesting. All right, let's try another arrow and see what we get. So with this one here, like I talked about in another episode, I'll link that link at the end about the cocking. Okay, so this one here, you can see the safety is to the front. So when I cock it, okay, now the safety is going to move back into the safety position right here. So I have to push it forward in order to take the safety off. The anti-lock, the anti-dry fire is locked in. So let's put in another arrow. See what happens this time. All right. Again, we're going to shoot for the center. Yeah, I kind of hit the ground. Let me take a look here. Let me take a walk up there and take a look, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I went down and took a look, and I'm hitting about 5 feet in the ground in front, so it's hitting, it's swinging up. So I adjusted my scope to bring it up, because when I look at the mark in the ground, it's almost centered. So my windage looks okay. So we're going to set another one down. Like I said, I've raised it up quite a bit. And I don't know, it was sitting here pretty good. I don't know if my spring, this tensioner right here, is what's causing it or not, but we're going to find out. So this time I'm going to shoot, since I bring it up, yeah, I'll still go for the center one. So let's see what happens. Okay, that one looked like it hit the ground too, but not as bad. So we'll bring it up some more. Bring it up quite a bit actually. Okay. So let's give it a shot again. I'm not going to sit here and go through the whole thing with you. I'll just do this first round and then I'll work on it's more off camera than come back. But everything is all about getting it sighted in. All right. So I said, bring it up, the elevation up some. And this will be arrow number 5. All right. Let's see what we get this time. Okay, that was a lot better. We still need to bring it up. Okay. That one didn't hit the ground. Yeah, I guess I probably shouldn't lay this on the ground. Getting all dirty here. I don't want to make a lot of noise on the table because this microphone picks up everything. And we're all locked in. Try and do it quietly. All right. So we're looking better. Now let's see what we get. We're still down, it looks like. Yeah, we're still down to the right, so we're gonna bring it up some more. And then I'm going to bring it to the left here. And we'll try it again. But at least we're not bouncing off the ground. That's a good thing. And one thing I've noticed so far, well, these last couple of shots are staying consistent. This will be arrow number 7. All right. That one. Yeah. So we're heading in the right direction. Still need to come up. And still need to come to the left. Not that much though. So it's getting better. And that's what you want. All right. Okay. All right. so this will be arrow number 8. Alright, that one still a little low to the left just a little bit, but it was almost a bullseye, but in the wrong target. Bring it to the left just a little bit more. All righty. All right. Now let's see how we do. Okay. This will be arrow number 9. And that one that one was still low, but I'm going to try one more because we're going to, there's a couple of things we're going to do today, or try to do, is eliminate flyers and try and get down to, of course, as many arrows as I can that are shooting good. Alright, my last arrow, number 10, and yes, I've only taken 9 shots, because remember, one of the arrows was like 5 grains lower than everybody else, and that one I eliminated a long time ago. Alright. And that one looked like a little low. Okay, so, I'm going to do some more work, and we'll be back after I get some of this stuff done. So don't go nowhere, come right back. Okay, so after a lot of testing and stuff, that was yesterday. This is a new day number 2. I kept testing the scope and doing different things with the scope, trying to get it to work. But I think this was a bad scope, really, to be honest with you. I maxed it out on the elevation. Totally maxed it out. So I tried to put some shims, actually duct tape, underneath to raise up the scope, and it didn't work. So I took the duct tape off the back of the scope and put some more on the front to raise it up. But nothing seemed to work. So I was like, what is wrong? So I figured out, okay, let me try another scope. So I did. I mounted a new scope on here. It's actually not a new scope, it's a scope that I've had before on this crossbow. And when I put this scope on, I made sure everything was level and everything. I put this scope on, and lo and behold, it started working. So, so I'm guessing that made me think that this scope was a bad scope. I don't know where I got this scope. I have no idea. There's no markings on it saying, but I think it was off one of my other crossbows. I believe the Carbon Express crossbow, but I'm not positive. But it kept shooting low. But you could see that my groupings on the low side weren't bad. It's just that they were too low. So again, I don't know exactly what the deal was with that. So I put this on, and like I said, this starts shooting good. I actually found 3 flyers that I was able to eliminate. So they were way off. But I didn't shoot any video of that just because I was still working on getting everything done. So while I was doing it, I found that my string, I don't know how well you can see it here on the camera, is starting to separate and fray there. So I stopped shooting, and I'm going to order a new string and see if that does, if I do any more shooting with it. So that might be one reason that we're shooting a little off. So I'm going to find out. So I'm going to be ordering a new string probably today or tomorrow, and see how that does. But if you like these videos, please hit that subscribe button down below here. Right, where is it? Let me follow my fingers. Right here. Hit that subscribe button. Give that good old thumbs up, and ring that bell so you don't get any notifications. So with that said, let's come back with some final thoughts. Okay, so for final thoughts, like I said, we had the problems with the scope. It was shooting way too low, so I changed out the scopes, and that made a huge difference, changing out the scopes. I spent probably good 4 hours trying to figure things out, but it takes time. I mean, you got to trial and error, test here, test there, and like I said, I did multiple tests, and I came up with deciding that my this scope here was a bad scope. Like I said, I don't know where I got it from. I think it came off a my Carbon Express, but again, I'm not 100% sure. So, but at least I figured out that it was a scope problem, and with the other scope, it was sighting in, like I said, really good at 20 yards. But when the string was starting to fray, it's the one I want to stop, and because I don't want to do any more sighting in with a bad string, so I'll have to order the new string. So that's where we stand with this Jaguar right now. But again, if you like these videos, hit that subscribe button down below. Yeah, wherever it's at, right down below. Ring that bell, and don't forget to give that thumbs up. These videos are a lot of fun to make. I enjoy making them. I want to make more. So with that said, take care of your family. Family comes first. You can get out there and hunt, and see you on the next video.